Yeah, I know about the video, dude. It's just kind of creepy.
Some of these videos are so mysterious or complicated that they have never been explained. Stay tuned until the end to see
Wait, we've watched most of these though.
From 1987 that is now an internet legend. Let's get things rolling with Skinny Bob.
Chat,
Skinny Bob is the nickname of
we might have to go early into the gameplay because me must have to practice.
Video that appeared on the internet in 2011. Presumably, it's also the name of the thing that's depicted in the video. Skinny Bob is an alien. We're not sure if he's a real alien, but he's certainly supposed to be. The main video, which runs only a minute long and shows Skinny Bob in all his fascinating and disturbing glory, is part of a series which is presented as classified footage taken between 1942 and 1969,
New Pokemon movie
allegedly
trailer.
by the KGB. So someone got hold of or else created the footage and uploaded it to YouTube. The veracity of the tapes has neither been confirmed nor denied, but there's no denying their merit. If he's not real, Skinny Bob is really good CGI. Now you can't blame CGI for this next strange video. It comes from a 1928 Charlie Chaplin movie. Of all the photos and videos that purport to show time travel, this clip from a DVD extra for Chaplin's The Circus is one of the best.
Smile.
On a sidewalk outside the movie's 1928 premiere, the camera captures a woman walking across the frame who appears to be talking on a cell phone. The problem here is obvious. Commercial mobile phones would not come out for another 55 years.
Watch
so
this 77,777,777,777
YouTube in 2010 under the name Chaplin Time Traveler. It received tons of publicity, and most people believe the clip to represent some of the best evidence of time.
Okay, this is trash, dude. Dude, out of every movie shot in those years, dude, there was bound to be at least one person that would have a behavior that would be outside of the common for that year, dude.
Travel. Until someone pointed out that the object was probably a time-appropriate hearing aid, which was held in the same way. We're gonna tag out a fascinating video for one that's just plain disturbing. On February 9th, 2004, a 22-year-old woman named Maura Murray disappeared after crashing her car on Route 112 in Haverhill, New Hampshire. Before the crash, the nursing student emailed her professors at the University of Massachusetts saying that she had to leave school to deal with a family emergency. But there was no family emergency. Since Maura was never to be seen again, this remains one of the creepiest and unexplainable cases in American history.
Okay, Jedi video 6.
Fast forward 8 years to a video posted on YouTube on the exact day of
Jedi, this video is just kind of bad, dude.
Maura's
okay, watch 5 more minutes of this.
Uploaded by a user named 112DIRTBAG, and the title read "Happy Anniversary."
Fortnite poggers,
In it, an
Fortnite
older man
poggers,
laughs
Fortnite
maniacally
poggers,
for about a
Fortnite
minute
poggers,
before
Fortnite.
stopping suddenly and winking. People immediately connected this man to Maura's disappearance, especially since his username comes from an often repeated quote by Maura's father, that his daughter was probably kidnapped by some dirtbag on Route 112. Police tracked the guy down, but they found no evidence that he was involved. They concluded that the video was just a sick publicity stunt, but who knows for sure. Attention-seeking is the obvious motive for many strange internet videos, but not the Garden City ghost car. This 2-minute clip came from a New York police officer's dash cam. The officer out of Garden City was patrolling when he spotted a car making erratic movements, so he pulled up behind it. The car took off, however, so a high-speed chase ensued, which led the cop and fugitive car to a dirt road with a dead-end fence. The car turned into the fence, and as the police car turned to see what should be a mangled wreck of fence and car, the camera showed a fence intact and the car continued to escape behind it. So the Garden City ghost car moniker was born. Some skeptics maintain that the car drove through the fence and pushed the bottom upward so that it swung back and looked intact when the dash cam filmed it. It's the videos without context that are the creepiest of all, like this one entitled "I Feel Fantastic." The video was uploaded to YouTube in 2009 and showed a girl android dressed in a sweater, a blonde wig, red lipstick, singing an ominous song. She moved her mouth, twisted her head, extended her hand, and eventually changed positions and outfits altogether as the video cuts to her on the floor in a black suit. Also, between the cuts of the android, there's a shot of a leaf pile in someone's yard. Upon release, all kinds of sinister theories were raised about the video. It's been verified that the YouTube upload was taken from a series of videos released in 2004 by a man named John Bergeron, who programmed various androids. The one in I Feel Fantastic is named Tara. Creepy. You've probably seen the video that purports to show a now famous California cryptid. Its fame transcends the internet since many prominent TV networks advertise the footage. The video came from a security camera stationed at the front of a Fresno, California home. It captured a moving figure that looked like nothing ever seen before. The Fresno Nightcrawler, as it would later be called, had long legs and a tiny head, and all attempts to explain the creature have been moot. So people have attributed every identity to the long stepper, from alien to ghost to puppet. Speaking of internet videos that went mainstream, let's take a look at the Alyssa Lam footage. On February 19, 2013, the body of 21-year-old Canadian university student Alyssa Lam was found on the roof of the CECIL Hotel in Los Angeles. 5 days later, the LAPD released security footage of Lam's last moments. Lam was alone but was acting very strange, gesturing, talking to herself, going in and out of the elevator, and appearing to hide from something. The video disturbed viewers who proposed all kinds of supernatural theories for what Alyssa was experiencing.
Drugs.
Her demise still hasn't been explained. Some people believe that teleportation has been invented, and they cite internet videos as proof.
Dude.
That's their main problem. A 2013 clip of a street interview with two
what? Teleportation? Okay, dude.
Seemed to show a man on a bike materialize out of nowhere. While the video was quite remarkable and will cause most viewers to do a double take, there is a simple explanation for the biker teleportation: aliens. But seriously, the man in the foreground was perfectly obscuring the biker, which makes his acceleration seem sudden and supernatural. Now back to the videos that don't need to be supernatural to be creepy. In 2015, a video appeared on YouTube that might as well have been from the Zodiac Killer. The black and white 2-minute-long clip depicted someone standing in an abandoned building wearing a plague doctor uniform. But that's not even the strangest part. Encoded in the audio and video were cryptic messages and graphic images warning of some future calamity. Despite all this creepiness, the video languished in obscurity until a copy was sent to the mailbox of the tech company Gadgets. The story of the mysterious DVD was published on their website, which sent the video into virality. The viewers that weren't petrified attempted to crack the video's codes to understand its apocalyptic message. Alas, the video called 11BX1371
Dude, this is like some edgy fucking art project from high school, dude.
Group or an alien civilization. It may have been an art project by a man named Parker Warner Wright. Believe it or not, many cultures believe in fantasy creatures like fairies, elves, and gnomes. While this is not known to be a part of Argentinian folklore, this video dating from 2008 says otherwise. The grainy 48-second clip purports to show a gnome scaring the crap out of some Argentinians.
A gnome?
To be fair, the creature depicted is not the cute kind from storybooks, but a supremely creepy, shadowy creature. It still had the pointed hat though. According to the video's description, gnomes like this one had been terrorizing people in a small Argentinian town. However, a follow-up with the town's residents revealed that this was their first time hearing about a gnome invasion. Another supernatural internet staple is called Body of a Pig. Uploaded to YouTube in 2007, the video was introduced as footage from a paranormal investigation at an undisclosed location. The researchers made audio and video recordings of the area, and this short clip purported to show the most incredible things captured during this investigation. One was an electronic voice phenomenon which sounded like someone saying, "I have the body of a pig." Alongside the recording, a pig-headed figure was caught on camera. Viewers attributed these anomalies to a demon, but skeptics weren't convinced. Now for a video that has its origins in the deep web, where cat memes end and dangerous films begin. In 2008, a minute-long clip called Blank Room Soup made its journey into internet infamy. The video began with a man eating soup in a blank room, only his eyes are blacked out and the spoon is far too big for the bowl. Then, from the doorway, a costumed figure with an oversized head approaches him. He rubbed the man's man's back, which caused him to sob. Then another costumed figure walked into the frame who also started rubbing his back. The sobbing intensified, then the video abruptly ends. Blank Room Soup has been dissected and investigated for 10 years, but no one has claimed ownership. The video has been called everything from a student art project to real footage of a person. Remember that thing we mentioned about the absence of context? Well, this next video exemplifies this dictum. Posted on YouTube in 2014, the video was captured by a camera in a car driven by a man speaking Arabic. He was driving on a dirt road in the middle of the night when he came across a hunched figure dressed in white and moving across the road. The figure had long hair and was carrying a walking stick. As the car approached and stopped close by, the figure turned towards the car and started running after it. As the car approached and stopped close by, the figure turned towards the car and started running after it. The man shouted as the car sped away while the figure ran with an unnatural gait. We don't know where this video comes from or the fates of everyone in it.
Did he run it over?
Posted with an Arabic title and description.
Yeah, why don't you want to run it over?
Could you imagine a worse fate than getting lost in the dark, complex system of tunnels that runs underneath Paris and which holds the remains of millions of people?
That's
this
disgusting.
Is what our next video depicts. It began as a pretty standard exploration of the catacombs, and then the cameraman began to panic. All we saw is what the camera saw, so the catacombs started passing by quickly and unsteadily. The cameraman was clearly lost. Or, as the alternative theory states, he was being chased by something. Or maybe both. After a few minutes of disorientation, the camera dropped, and we heard the man's footsteps plod off into oblivion. The story goes that the man was never seen again, only his camera was found. Thanks to this discovery, we have a recording of one of the most terrifying moments a person has ever had. And our last video predates the internet. Maybe this is why the perpetrators were...
Guys, can you just open the camera and just rewind the tape and look from where he went and just look at the VOD?
Never caught. We're talking, of course, about the Max Headroom incident. Max Headroom is the name of a fictional TV personality who became famous in the 1980s. On November 22, 1987, a man wearing a Max Headroom mask managed to hack into 2 Chicago TV station signals and broadcast one of the most shocking 90 seconds of footage television viewers had ever seen. The first hack occurred during local Chicago news but was without audio, but the second occurred 2 hours later and interrupted an episode of Doctor Who, whose viewers were transfixed as they listened to the Max imposter ramble semi-incoherently. This was essentially an internet meme before the internet. When YouTube came around, the Max Headroom video had renewed popularity. That's all for 15 strange internet videos experts cannot explain. What's the strangest internet video you've ever seen? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching.
I think this one. This is strange. This is the strangest I've seen in a long time, dude. It's strange how much dog shit they could put in fucking 12 minutes of content. Pog. It was me and Moxie. We dropped down, they weren't ready. Our aim was motherfucking steady.
Yeah, steady.
We roll up on that bitch, went scoot scoot.
Scoot scoot.
4 kills, first place. Yeah. Fuck.
Yo.
Spit some bars.
On the shit.